Alright, so this is going to be my Alora gauntlet guide. Great, can't wait. So first of all, we like to start on one of the sides. Just going to do a classic hook. Alright, so what you need is you need one of each resource node, which is what these are. So that's farming, I guess. And then you need ore. What you want to do as well is drop the harpoon, or sorry, drop the scepter and equip the harpoon immediately. You do not need the scepter. And you want to crush at least one or two shards for the potion. That is going to be your secondary. And then just fish however many you want. I tend to do 8, but if you're learning, you probably will need at least 12. Okay, so going pretty well so far. Also drop what you don't need, which is the pickaxe, because you got the ore. Then this is the bark for the last armor resource. Okay, so now we have all the armor resources. And then, so the map, there will be a map of where the demi-bosses are most likely to spawn, and that is why we go in this direction. That's why we do the classic hook. So you start in that room, and then you go around, and then you go up, and then we're right here, so a demi-boss is here, which is fantastic. And you just kick this fucker to death. It's good to flick piety at least. It takes a little while, but it's worth it to just kick him. And yeah. So if he could die, there we go. And then after this, we need a herb, a little more shards, and 4 more pieces of food, and then we are done. I am doing what is called the 5-to-1 method, which I will explain shortly. Okay. Now, since I do need more resources and stuff, I'm not going to use the teleport crystal. I do need quite a bit more shards, roughly 90. There we go, there's more food. Okay. I do need a herb. Like I said, I need about roughly 90 more shards. So I make do with 8, but generally you should probably get at least 12. See, there's another fishing spot right there. There's another demi-boss, but we don't need him. Just looking for the herb. It's not marked with runelight for some reason. I don't know why. So you gotta kind of keep your eyes peeled. Make sure to look thoroughly through every room so you don't miss it. But I can't seem to find one, so I'm just going to go ahead and make my tier 3 bow. So to make the regular basic bow, that's 20 shards. That's 60 to make the attuned, and then it's free to make the perfected one, which you need. You need the bowstring for from the demi-boss. In this case, it's a bowstring. So I'm going to kill this because I need more shards. That gives me a decent amount. Now we just kind of gotta get a little bit more shards and look for the herb, which is always a bitch to get. There's another bear. Don't need him. No herb. I'm gonna kill another unicorn. If you see scorpions, they are your best friends. They are the best to kill, in my opinion, just for shards, because they have 38 HP, and they can drop up to 100 shards. Oh, look at that. We got a leaf. So, that's perfect. Every mob has a chance to drop the leaf, but it's kind of rare. I only really do that if I absolutely need to and I cannot find herbs. So anyways, we're going to make our potion. So that's the first step. And then the shards is what make the potion. And this is a prayer potion and a super energy. We're going to cook our food and we're going to go to the boss. Okay. So if you have rune light on, you should. The first number in when the boss is highlighted is how many attacks it's going to do to you until it changes prayer. So it's going to do one more to you till it changes to mage. Now the back half of it is how many attacks you can do before it changes prayer. So the 5-to-1 method is as explained. You attack it 5 times with range, and then I kick it on the sixth time, and it will always pray melee. Now this method is slightly more advanced and can be kind of overwhelming because there's a lot going around. You need to dodge the tornadoes, and you need to dodge the floor when it heats up like that right there. That means it will destroy you if you stand under on it. So it's a little overwhelming. So generally what people do is bring a tier 2 weapon. So you need 2 weapon frames, sorry. And then generally what you do is you just attack it 6 times and then switch to whatever second weapon you have. I don't like doing that because it takes quite a bit more time to do. And it's just, fuck that. So again, 5-to-1, attack it 5 times and then we kick it so it stays on melee prayer. Now the reason I go for the bow is because you don't need another weapon frame. Even if you do 5-to-1 with the halberd, obviously you would need a bow or a staff to do that. Which is fine if you can't find the dark beast, then that's what you have to do. But I make sure I search the entire gauntlet until I either find a dark beast or don't. Yeah, it's fairly simple. In execution, of course, it's harder. But yeah, pretty juicy loot, I guess. Not for me. If you're me, then you're gonna be doing this for a while. Because I hate fun. Now the tornadoes are a bitch. You can run through them, not like old school. See, if you run through them, they do not take damage. You do not take damage. You just kind of run around like a fucking asshole until you do enough damage to kill the boss. And it's dead. Alright, now I get the enhanced here, right? And enhanced. Cool.